Okay, ma. We shall now take a RDBMS, the theory portion on Relational Database Management System, RDBMS, or Relational Database Management System. I told you there were several database management systems. Navigational or hierarchical system has been outdated. Relational database management system is the one which is very widely used. Then object-oriented database management system, OODBMS. Then NoSQL, no rules, no integrity. Okay, NoSQL is another database management system. NewSQL is the hybrid between NoSQL and SQL. Anybody remembers the full form for SQL? Structured query language. Query language. What is a query? Query means a question to bring out some result. Okay, it's called probing. Query can be otherwise called probing. You wish to place some certain questions to somebody and bring out some truth. You call it query. You call it query. Questions have direct answers. Queries will have answers based on the situation. Okay, based on the situation, based on the data available. Structured query language. SQL stands for structured query language. Okay, DBMS was created for digital storage of data. Database management system was first created for what? Digital storage of huge amount of data, because when you write the information on a piece of paper, it's very difficult to maintain the data. It's very difficult to search for certain results, certain persons, certain transactions. Whereas it's easy when you convert it into digital format. Searching is automatic. It is done by computer. Each table has columns and rows which represent the information. It means we have rows and columns. Rows for one particular record and columns for defining the data which we wish to include in the table. Okay, we have columns and rows which together are called tables. Okay, all data in RDBMS is stored in the form of tables. Tables have columns and rows. Tables have columns and rows. Okay, then okay, one single table is insufficient to store all information related to anything. Therefore, we divide the table into suitable smaller tables. Divide the large table into large information set into suitable smaller tables. Okay, and we relate them using a particular value, ID. ID. We call it ID in MS Access and primary key in MySQL. Primary key in MySQL. Okay, this is used for relating data from one table to another. The data in one table can be related to another table using what? Primary key or foreign key. Okay, you have to remember the term key. Keys can be either primary or foreign key. Primary key or foreign key. Primary key means it is the only key. The what you can call it. Primary key is like the king. Okay, it rules a particular table. It is the primary. Primary means what? Primary school. The most essential school or the startup school is called primary school. Primary key is the key without which a table will become useless. Okay, primary key is the prime minister. The most important minister of the cabinet is called the prime minister. Prime means Amazon Prime. It means what? Elite group of members, prime member. Primary means the elite key, without which the table will become meaningless. And foreign key is the primary key of some other table visiting another table. It's like, how can you call it? You are the primary member of your family. You get all the privileges in your home. Whereas you visit some other person's home, some relative's home, there somebody else would be the primary key. You would become the secondary or the foreign key. The person from another home, another place, another house, isn't it? Similar to that, we have primary and foreign key. Primary key and foreign key. Madam, madam. சரிங்க மேடம். கவனிப்பில்லைங்களா? ஹலோ. எஸ். இந்த பாரு நம்ம கடகடன்னு முடிக்க வேண்டியது இருக்குது. நியூ மெடிக்கல் சென்டர்ல இருந்து பிளட் டெஸ்ட் எடுக்கிறதுக்கு வந்துட்டாங்க. பிளட் டெஸ்ட் எதுக்காகவா? நாளைக்கு மெடிக்கல் கேம்ப் நடத்த போறாங்க. அதுக்கு இன்னைக்கே பிளட் டெஸ்ட் எடுக்கிறாங்க. உடம்புலயே ரத்தம் இல்ல, எதுக்கு எடுக்கிறீங்கன்னு கேக்குற. அதானே நீ எதுவுமே சோகையா தான் இருக்கிற. நோ வே அவுட். யூ மஸ்ட் டேக் அ பிளட் டெஸ்ட். இது நம்மளோட ரூல் கிடையாதுமா. இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன்ல எல்லாரையும் எடுக்கிறாங்க. நானும் தான் வேணாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். வந்து குத்தி எடுத்தாலும் எடுத்துப்பாங்க. நான் என்ன பண்றது? சரி விடு, போனா போது. லீவ் இட். சரி சரி சரி, எனக்கு இப்ப கிளாஸ் முடிச்சாகணும். அவங்களுக்குள்ள நான் அனுப்பணும்ல, அதுக்காக. ஓகேப்பா. ஓகேமா. தென் listen. All data in DBMS is packed in a single table. Was usually packed in a single table. In the earlier times, only a single table was created for representing all the information, whereas it was insufficient. That is the reason why relational database management system RDBMS was created. Okay. In the olden days, there were database tools like DBase for database, FoxPro, and Lotus 123 was like our MS Excel. It was also used for storage of information. They called it Lotus 123. Lotus 123. It was similar to MS Excel. Okay, all those were available in the earlier days, whereas they have been outdated. Those DBMS tools, database management tools of the previous era have been outdated, and it shows the rows and columns, sample rows and sample columns, ID, name, class, mark, gender, all those things. Done. We now close theory with this because we need to cover some practical questions before the medical camp starts. Therefore, I wish to stop theory here and go to practical.